was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. Hey, that's the deal. I was born to ride. Out of Tampa to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. Hey, that's the deal. I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
When do you crave refreshing iced tea? Twisted Tea wants to know. The next time you want that same satisfying refreshment, but with a kick, grab a Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea, the refreshing hard iced tea that tastes like real iced tea with a kick.
Thanks for tuning in. This week we head out to the hallowed grounds of the Florida National Cemetery in Bushnell for the 10th annual Wreaths Across America Remembrance Ceremony. The goal of this cherished event is to decorate the grave sites of thousands of veterans across the United States and the world with wreaths to signify that they have not been forgotten. Saddle Creek Logistic Services of Lakeland, Florida delivered over 12,000 wreaths this year, and thousands of bikers led an escorted ride on this day to participate along with other veterans, their friends and families, military cadets, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and patriots from all over in this solemn occasion whose purpose is to remember, honor, and to teach our younger generations about the value of their freedoms and how important it is to honor those who have sacrificed so much protecting those freedoms. And then it's off to Maggie Valley, North Carolina, where Dale Walksler with the Wheels Through Time Museum gives us a close-up look at historically important motorcycles of the past from his fantastic collection of unrestored treasures of yesteryear. So stay tuned. All this and much more is coming up right now, right here, only on Born to Ride. Closed captioning is provided by Michelle Osborne. From Wall Street to Main Street, invest safe, ride safe. IFS Securities, broker-dealer.
This is the legendary nasty boy Brian Knobs, and you're watching Born to Ride TV. Get nasty, baby.
We're here today at the Florida National Cemetery to remember our fallen veterans. We placed 12,611 wreaths in honor of these veterans that are buried here at these hallowed grounds. There's about 8,000 people in attendance to remember, honor, and teach our children the values of freedom and that they don't come for free. I got about 12 friends up here. Try to visit them every year, go around to their graves, remember them, talk to them. The price that our veterans are paying is enormous, and they keep us free, and I truly appreciate it. And today what we saw about 10,000 people come together to remember all those veterans, and to remember that freedom isn't free, and to honor all the active duty, to remember all the fallen veterans. They placed 130,000 wreaths up at Arlington National Cemetery on every grave in Arlington to remember them. Annapolis, they placed a wreath on every grave up there as well. while we only may have placed 12,000 wreaths here at Florida National Cemetery, every veteran buried here is remembered. This program runs in my heart. I've got a dear friend, Jack Sellers, his name's Breakdown. He's buried right behind me. We started this about 10 years ago. I lost him to Agent Orange about 3 years ago. I miss him every day. But through this program and through just what runs through my blood, I'll always remember him and I'll always honor him. Born to Ride always does that with me as well, and I appreciate it, Ron, for coming on up, always supporting us, the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club, and Wreaths Across America. You're watching Born to Ride TV. There you go.
Sergeant Major Hambrick and Sergeant Major Dugan, distinguished guests, my fellow veterans. On behalf of Governor Rick Scott, I am truly honored to be here today among so many folks who care so deeply about our nation's veterans and those who serve and wear the cloth of the United States of America on their backs today. We represent 1.5 million veterans in our state agency, and we work tirelessly to ensure that our agency connects our veterans, their family members, and their survivors with every earned service or benefit that they are justly due. For my fellow veterans in the audience, especially our former prisoners of war who are with us today, thank you for your service. God bless you, and welcome home. I've said this before, but on days like today, especially today, it bears repeating. A veteran, ladies and gentlemen, is a person who at some point in his or her life wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for any amount up to and including their life. That is honor and that is selflessness, ladies and gentlemen, that is unlike anything else in the world. It is therefore important for us to remember today and every day that those who serve in uniform have given up so much for us so that we may be able to enjoy the freedoms and liberties that come by virtue of the fact that we are Americans. It is justly right and proper that we honor the nation's veterans today and every day, not only in Florida, but all across this great land. With today's Wreaths Across America ceremony, today has been truly inspiring to see all of this before us and to know that there are thousands upon thousands of wreaths that set a record today with more than 12,600 wreaths placed on the graves of our patriots here at this cemetery. Let us never forget our veterans, ladies and gentlemen. Let us always remember and honor their service. May God bless our veterans always, and likewise, may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Chicken wings is the next big thing for you and your motorcycle. It's the last Tuesday of every month. Food specials include 8 wings with fries with a 10-ounce ice-cold draft, only $10. 2 pulled pork sliders with fries, $8.99. 16-ounce draft, only $2. Live music plus the fire breather himself, Torch, with his fire show. Sponsored by Michelle Osborne from Wall Street to Main Street. This is your new ride destination, totally biker friendly. Weekly specials for bikers, 7 days a week, 11 to 3 p.m. Get 20% off your food bill, only at Kickin' Wings. Vendors, giveaway, games, and more. Don't miss it, the next big thing. Kickin' Wings, it's Kickin' Wings.
Sponsored by attorney Fran Hosh, 866-LAW-FRAN.
You've been involved in a motorcycle accident. I'm the biker on your side. I'm Fran Hosh, your attorney that rides. Motorcycle accidents get my experience, personal attention, and there are no fees, no costs, unless you win. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. Your rights are my fight, and I'll never settle for less than you deserve. If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN. or log on to lawfran.com.
Now you can take Born to Ride everywhere and anywhere. The new Born to Ride mobile app is ready for you to download. There's more multimedia, more information, more Born to Ride like never before.
Jewel and I are very excited to add the iconic Harley-Davidson brand to our Crystal family. We are pleased to announce the opening of Crystal Harley-Davidson.
We invite everyone to visit Crystal Harley-Davidson on Highway 19 in Homosassa. We are stocked with new Harley-Davidson motorcycles, parts, accessories, and riding apparel. Plus, every new and used bike comes with a warranty.
Harley-Davidson is one of the strongest and most recognizable brands in the world. We plan to carry on that impressive legacy as we grow the brand throughout the Nature Coast.
You must know the value of your motorcycle trade-in no matter where you plan to buy. It's fast, friendly, and it's free. Call the Instant Appraisal line and find out now. It's free. Call 800-440-9054. Do you get our monthly exclusive newsletter? Sign up at borntoride.com and get on our mailing list today.
Talking about these bikers that you see, and all these bikers out here, and the bikers that led the escorts in. But we all come here to remember, to honor, and to teach. It's to teach our little ones. It's to teach our children. It's to honor those that are serving and have served this great nation. And to remember the fallen. Most of these early graves here at the cemetery and cemeteries across the land, their families, they don't get remembered. There's just a headstone. And that's why this program was started so long ago, back in 1992, is to remember those veterans. Every year, Wreaths Across America, they have a theme. This year's theme was cemeteries are for the living. Each stone tells a story. They are for the living. They're for us to come to remember our veterans. Breakdown, Jack Sellers, who lays right behind you, right in front of me, was a biker. We met each other about 11, 12 years ago. He joined the U.S. Military Club, Motorcycle Club, and we became brothers. But each year at this ceremony, he told us, all I want is a wreath when I die. And that's what this program's going to do. That's what I know I will do. I will always remember him, and I'll always ensure that there's a wreath on his grave. But now, let us remember all the veterans laid to rest here in the cemetery and those across the United States. To be killed in war is not the worst that can happen. To be lost in war is not the worst that can happen. To be forgotten is the worst that can happen. I stand here today representing the less than 1% who willingly serve, and the 7% of America's population who have served. It is truly an honor to be here and to participate in this ceremony so that we can remember our fallen heroes. We can honor their service, and we can teach our youth that freedom and security are not free. Thank you for attending today's event and honoring the service of those memorialized here. Thank you to those who have served and those who continue to serve. Thank you to those civilians who have served alongside our men and women in uniform, providing critical support from home and abroad. On a memorial in our nation's capital are inscribed the words, "Their sacrifice is our mandate, and our task is but to remember." It is clear to me from those assembled here that we have accomplished that mission. We will remember them. So as you go home tonight, make sure you remember those across the globe still in harm's way, and those who have given their full measure, and we are honoring here today. God bless each and every one of you. Strength and honor.
Saturday, February 6th, Llama Tampa, 11th anniversary party, 12 to 5 p.m. Donation $10, includes a dinner plate. Vendors, music, 50-50, bike show, games, and a whole lot more. It's all happening at the Teamsters Union Hall in Tampa on Martin Luther King. Special thanks to attorney Fran Hosh, 866 Law Fran, Harley Davidson of Brandon, Barney's Motorcycle and Marine since 1946, and Born to Ride TV and Magazine. That's Saturday, February 6th, Llama Tampa, 11th anniversary party.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
Born to Ride Lifestyle Magazine, 100-page live exclusive at borntoride.com. Check out issue 11, dedicated to riding, travel, and adventure, with the best of Finn's Finds destination rides. And ride the mountains of Georgia and beyond from the Copperhead Lodge Motorcycle Resort extended feature. And of course, don't miss the girls of Born to Ride and more, only in Born to Ride Lifestyle Magazine at borntoride.com.
Fun Bike Center Motorsports, it's Lakeland Center for fun.
Fun Bike Center's 60,000 square foot showroom is packed with great motorcycle deals. Stop in and save on a Harley-Davidson V-Rod, yours for only $10,488. Or take home the Yamaha FJR 1300 for only $89.95. See more great deals now at funbikecenter.com. Open late every Wednesday night.
Fun Bike Center.
Kickin' Wings is the next big thing for you and your motorcycle. It's the last Tuesday of every month. Food specials include 8 wings with fries with a 10-ounce ice-cold draft, only $10. 2 pulled pork sliders with fries, $8.99. 16-ounce draft, only $2. Live music plus the fire breather himself, Torch, with his fire show. Sponsored by Michelle Osborne from Wall Street to Main Street. This is your new ride destination, totally biker friendly. Weekly specials for bikers, 7 days a week, 11 to 3 p.m. Get 20% off your food bill, only at Kickin' Wings. Vendors, giveaway, games, and more. Don't miss it. The next big thing, Kickin' Wings. It's Kickin' Wings.
Sponsored by attorney Fran Hosh, 866-LAW-FRAN.
Hey, Dale here from the Wheels Through Time Museum. I'm going to talk about an extremely obscure bike in Harley-Davidson's 100-plus year history, and that's called the Model W, invented by W.S. Harley in 1919. They made the bike for 3 years, 1919, 1920, 21. A lot of exports of this machine, very few are actually ever seen in this country, and probably not many seen overseas. You know, W.S. Harley was actually, William S. Harley was actually responsible for many of the patents from the Harley Motor Company all the way through the years, including the 36 Knucklehead. But in 1919, Harley-Davidson, struggling for new markets around the world, developed the opposed twin-cylinder machine, hopefully trying to find the favor of women riders and young riders, built and developed this extremely unique and really extremely cool motorcycle to really diminishing sales by 1920 and 21. Only a handful of W models exist today. This machine is so incredibly original and it runs so well. I get it out regularly here at Wheels Through Time. Take it for a spin. Our visitors love this thing. You know, the design of this machine really is so far separate from Harley-Davidson's traditional V-twin engine. Flat opposed motor. Transmission actually sits above the engine, kickstart arrangement, I also think it's the only Harley-Davidson you can kickstart in gear. In other words, the combination of clutch and engine is quite separate than anything Harley ever designed. Lightweight, 3-speed transmission, very easy to handle, actually surprisingly snappy at speeds up to 45 or 50 miles an hour. You know, if Harley was going for simple construction, this is not the unit. The very unusual engine, lots of parts on this bike. It's actually one of the only Harleys with a in-the-frame fuel tank and quite a unique fork as well. Single band rear brake, chain drive, capable of speeds 35 to 45 miles an hour, actually quite smooth. It amazes a lot of people. You know, two things that really stand out about this motorcycle, one being the way it runs so extremely perfect, and secondly, the condition of this motorcycle. These fenders have never had a wrinkle, although it shows a little wear here and there. The nickel plating, the condition of the sheet metal, original footboards, original hand grips, you just don't see bikes like this today. You know, a lot of people ask where I find all these rare motorcycles here at Wheels Through Time, and have to give credit to this one, to a good buddy of mine, member of the Antique Motorcycle Club of America, showed up at one of the national meets on a Thursday morning in Ole, Pennsylvania, probably 10 or 12 years ago. I spotted this bike. It was really just running on one cylinder, had a foul plug. Purchased it from my buddy, put a new spark plug in it, have enjoyed riding it ever since, and that's what I'm doing right now, going for a ride. This old Harley sure is no dog, and it runs great. I thoroughly enjoy its low-speed maneuverability, 40, 45 miles an hour down the highway. Great for really any vintage meet. People always wonder, what is a W Harley? And now you know, right here in the Time Machine.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Hey, Motorman here for Born to Ride TV with my tip of the week. More and more motorcycles are coming equipped, or at least have the option of ABS brakes. Now, here's how ABS works. Just like on your car, no matter how hard you push on the pedal, the brakes won't lock. It is a lifesaver on a motorcycle. So many crashes occur because people are used to driving their car, and then they get on the motorcycle, somebody pulls out in front of them, they slam on their rear brake, it locks the tire, and they slide on the ground. Everybody's heard the story about I had to lay her down. That simply means the person really doesn't know how to stop their motorcycle quickly, so they rely on slamming on the rear brake, and as soon as they do that, the tire locks up, they low slide, and they usually hit the very thing they were trying to avoid. Now, on an ABS bike, that can't happen, but it's important to use both front and rear brakes. Even on an ABS motorcycle, the front brakes offers at least 80% of your stopping ability. Now, I got a letter recently from a woman. She said she just bought a new Harley. It's got ABS, and she's really using those brakes very lightly. She's afraid of that ABS. But really, it's the exact opposite. ABS, since it won't lock, you could press as hard as you want on those brakes. Even in wet conditions or in a grassy area or sand, it's going to keep that bike up. It will prevent those tires from locking. I'm going to show you a real quick stop, and I'm going to put full force on both front and rear brakes. It's amazing how quick you can stop an 850-pound motorcycle. As you can see, the tires will not lock up with ABS brakes. Keep in mind, though, you can only perform maximum braking even with an ABS-equipped bike when the motorcycle is straight up. If it's leaning over, you can't use it. The bike's got to be straight up. If you're getting a new motorcycle, you have the option to get an ABS. Believe me, whatever it costs you, it's well worth it. If you think riding a motorcycle is fun now, imagine if you really knew what you were doing. For more tips, tricks, and techniques, and to get a copy of my brand new book or the DVD Ride Like a Pro, just log on to ridelikeapro.com.
Michelle Osborne, from Wall Street to Main Street. A writer with over 35 years experience helping people. She is your personal consultant for life and can change your future. Financial planning, investment strategies, estate planning, and much more. Do you have a plan for the next 5 years? Ask Michelle. She can help you. Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
Saturday, February 6th, Llama Tampa, 11th anniversary party, 12 to 5 p.m. Donation $10, includes a dinner plate. Vendors, music, 50-50, bike show, games, and a whole lot more. It's all happening at the Teamsters Union Hall in Tampa on Martin Luther King. Special thanks to attorney Fran Hosh, 866 Law Fran, Harley Davidson of Brandon, Barney's Motorcycle and Marine since 1946, and Born to Ride TV and magazine. That's Saturday, February 6th, Llama Tampa, 11th anniversary party.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, mobile app, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hey, my name is Rick Sarmiento, and I'm here at the Florida National Cemetery in Bushnell. Today is the National Wreaths Across America Day. I'm here to visit three friends. The first is Jim Conklin. He was the chaplain for the Leatherneck Motorcycle Club out of Sanford, Florida, Central Florida. The Leatherneck Motorcycle Club lost 3 Marines on their motorcycles, all within a 12-month period, and they're all here. James Conklin, number 1. Then we lost Big Mike Figueroa, and then we lost just recently the president, Grunt. So it's wonderful to see that America and we're all here, honoring our veterans. I just wish that we as a country and we as a people can honor our veterans while they're still alive. So many veterans are in need. There's a statistic that 22 veterans a day commit suicide. They're suffering from PTSD, from wounds, from many different ailments, and I just feel like we as a people need to step up because I feel like our government really isn't doing it. So for those of us out there that are watching, please, pay attention, and we appreciate Born to Ride TV magazine to be out here and honoring our veterans and filming this. But again, honor our veterans, those who are here, those who have served, those who are currently serving, and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. A world of gratitude. Thank you very much for your service.